pregnant women running, please be careful.
This is not good.
They were talking about me.
So this is kind of bringing up a lot of bad memories for me.
3 people totally rejected me. I need help too.
But I do have to pee.
Coming through. That was pretty wild.
This is my baby. You back up. Today, we are going to be doing teen versus adult pregnancy bellies and seeing how people react.
So I was actually a teen when I was pregnant. So this experience is very personal for me. I remember like going to Walmart or Target late at night just to avoid people because it was just like a shameful experience.
In middle school, I had about 2 friends that actually had to leave school because they were pregnant. They weren't treated very well. Kids made stories about them. They weren't uplifted or supported in any way.
Do you think people are going to treat you differently than they'll treat me? Now that I'm older, I have a wedding ring on.
I'm kind of nervous. I'm actually very nervous because I know the reality of the matter is it's not all kind and loving.
We have some fake bellies
Yes.
that'll make us both look 7 months pregnant. If people run into you, you're gonna say you're 7 months.
7 months.
First baby.
First baby. And if they ask me
Wait.
if I have a husband, no. I don't need one either.
We're first gonna go into a baby clothing store and kind of see A, if people talk to us, B, how the store associate treats us, and just see if there's any differences or similarities.
And next we are going to go to a more higher end maternity clothing store and we're going to see how the store associate treats us. We'll be in there at the same time.
We are going to do a door challenge where we're gonna see if people like help us out. Are they gonna open the door for us? Are they gonna open the door more for one of us? And then in general, we're just gonna capture how people react to us. Strangers walking by and different things and kind of see, you know, how it makes us feel.
Putting on our spy vision goggles. Jeez, what was that?
You said your prego craving is mayonnaise?
Mayonnaise, mayonnaise.
I feel like I just keep rubbing my belly.
Me
What
too.
about you?
Do they like to be tickled? Can they feel this? Pregnant woman here, I need help. So I just walked out of the store and I wasn't greeted at all. I wasn't smiled at, and it was kind of odd because normally I would be.
I was pleasantly greeted, like very friendly, asked if I needed help or anything.
So I'm in another store and yet again I was not greeted, and I even made eye contact with the people who work here and they didn't smile at me.
We had different experiences.
Yeah, which I didn't expect. They greet her right away. And like, I didn't get greeted. And I made eye contact with both of the people that were working there. And neither of them really acknowledged me or smiled at me at all.
So, I mean, was it a fluke? Maybe, but also, maybe not.
Yeah.
What is extra small? Okay, 2 small. Do you probably do extra small or small? Would you like some chocolate panini?
I'm good for right now.
Okay. This is our sale rack over here. So you might find something interesting there.
So this is kind of bringing back all of those old feelings, all of those old emotions that I experienced just kind of watching Avalon. And I hate that I have to look back on my pregnancy and feel that way.
Interesting experience.
That was pretty wild.
Yeah.
So Avalon went in first and she was greeted. But then the second that I walked in, she kind of left Avalon and was
Totally.
like tending to me.
You said she kept an eye on me.
She did. Like, so when you were walking, I noticed like she kept going like that. Whenever I was getting ready to try on your fitting room, she looked at you like maybe she was gonna help you, but then she went.
She also mentioned the clearance rack to me. She's like, here's some items in the clearance rack which you might like, you might want to look at. Very condescending. It was also like, these are clothes for the more businesswoman, more sleek. I can be a businesswoman too. Not that I'm expecting the door to be open for me, but just 3 people totally rejected me and didn't even care.
And someone literally like stepped out. Maybe I'm just getting a nicer person, but somebody literally like opened the door and held it open for me. So this is not good.
So just went makeup shopping in the store behind me, and there were more like employees than I have ever seen in my life. I know how it goes. People like rush up to you to help you. Not one person helped me, and even if like I looked at them and smiled, they just smiled back. They didn't say, "How can I help you?" They kept buddying up, and this is, I don't want to over dramatize things, but literally buddying up, talking to each other, and looking at me like they were talking about me.
What kind of reactions have you been getting so far?
Very judgmental.
I feel like it's been a little different for me. I don't know if it's the combination of me having a ring on or that I obviously clearly look older, but I feel like people are genuinely like nice, or I'm not getting any weird looks. Like those looks I experienced 10 years ago, I'm not getting now. I think we learned a lot of interesting things.
Absolutely, more than expected.
So when we went into the kids' clothing store,
I thought it was a normal shopping experience until both of you guys went in and were automatically greeted when I was not greeted once at all. And that happened in all the other stores too. Even me being a teen, like I usually always get help.
so when we went into the maternity store, I thought that was where we really started to see some like big differences. You just had to walk yourself back to the fitting room and ask, right?
Yeah, she was the one who initiated it for you. Would you like to try things on? Let's go.
I'm just sensitive to it because I remember being in your shoes. So the door experiment was very interesting. It legitimately is people are just in their own world.
It is a thing to think about, to maybe focus outward at times. I think the main look that I got, especially from women, were kind of like sad, poor thing.
Be kind, I feel like is what it comes down to, and you never know what someone's going through. They're a teen, or maybe they're older and they're going through a really tough time and something else personal happens.
As we lift our bellies up, lift those who hold the bellies up.
Are you ready to take your belly off?
No.